Hello. Okay, I'm probably going to be talking to myself, but I'm going to speak anyway. Hello, and thank you for tuning in for the Other Woman magazine. We were supposed to have Dr. Dukes Speaks tonight, but due to a family emergency, we're going to have to reschedule her. So we just ask that you keep her family in your thoughts and prayers, and she will be returning with us for SAD, stress, anxiety, and depression. And while I'm on that topic of her having to, us having to reschedule, that is kind of like what life is. Things don't always go as planned, and we kind of have to just rock with it, roll with it. As life happens, we just have to go with the flow. So I'm not going to waste this time that I am here. I don't care if I'm talking to myself. I am going to use this time to share some things about Candy Publishing. For those of you um, who have ever talked to me about writing a book, who have had a desire to write a book, or you think there may be a book in you and you're just not sure how to go about it, let me tell you the easiest way to begin. And if you don't mind, will you please share this? For those of you who are just coming in, Dr. Dukes will be rescheduled due to a family emergency, but she will be back with SAD, stress, anxiety, and depression, and she will be giving away her bundle when we reschedule, which, by the way, is a $99 value. So back to the books. You all, Candy Publishing helps first time authors write their books. I'm doing the coaching now. Instead of me publishing the book for you, I actually teach you, coach you how to publish the book yourself. Now, I want to talk about quickly, I'm not going to hold you for long. Um, we have a couple of people on our team, on the TOE team, who are freelance writers. There's a few people that are freelance writers. These people always had a desire just to write, always knew that they could write, always wanted to write. So I offered them the opportunity to write an article in the Other Woman magazine. This is a good way to build your platform. You can go from writing an article to writing a book to having your own workshops. And that is what she's going to kill me. I'm going to talk about two people tonight. That is what two people in the Other Woman magazine who have always wanted to write. One is Brittany Davis. Her article, Let's Visit Savannah. She's actually got 3 pages on travel. We're going to talk a little bit more about travel in the Other Woman. But Brittany has always wanted to write. She's always had a desire to write. So writers kind of fill each other out. I know a writer. I can talk to you for a few minutes and just ask you, do you like to write? She did. She started writing for the Other Woman magazine. Let me tell you, Brittany writes her butt off. Brittany never stays within the word count. Never. We have for the TOE team, they can write up to like 1,000, 1,400 words. Brittany can go to 3,000 words. She never stays within the guidelines, but that is because she has something to say. And I say that because everybody has something to say. If you can talk and speak it, you can write it. So Brittany has gone from a desire to want to write to writing for the Other Woman magazine. She's now set herself up to be a freelance writer just because she started writing. Another one, Robert Congress, has always wanted to write, always had a desire to write. I know both of these people personally, and as a matter of fact, Robert Congress and I, we were stationed at our first duty stations when we were 19 years old. Now we both have gray hair, and he's writing for The Other Woman magazine. So that's just one writer who had a desire to write, started writing in the magazine, um, and he's very transparent. He's very transparent. I'm looking for one of his articles. But as I look for it, he has since written Sidelined. Um, and Sidelined, the author, Maurice Harris, this is his first time writing, started with journaling, but Maurice also has an article in The Other Woman magazine. So if you like to write, just write. And I know that sounds really simple. Real, what does she mean, just write? Yeah, it's easy for her because she likes to write. If you can talk, you can write. Don't worry about punctuation. Don't worry about spelling. Don't worry about paragraph placement. Don't worry about any of that. Just write. Your article will be edited. We have editors that will go over your article and just make it okay, where you will be okay and feel secure and confident about your work being out there. So Robert Congress, he wrote in this particular issue, which is out $10. First digital is $3.99. I'm so proud of it. So he wrote schizophrenia and its ripple effect. And he shares how his family has had to deal with this mental health issue by a member of their family has, his brother, and we all deal with some type of mental health issue in our families, diagnosed or not. Yeah, we call people crazy, but there are diagnoses, there are um, titles and names. We say crazy for lack of knowledge. We say cuckoo for ignorance because we don't understand what it is. But he has opened up and just shared his heart about it. And I'm just going to read two little lines. It says, talking about his mother, being a young mother, my mother had taken on many challenges and worked her ass off to take care of us. When she wasn't working, she attended college and eventually became a registered nurse. As a family, we all were faced with caring for a family member with a debilitating mental illness, an illness that required support from our entire family. Um, he goes a little bit deeper and gives some details, but this is just one example of just write your heart. And if I invite you to write, if you haven't gotten a personal invitation to write for The Other Woman magazine, here it is. Tell your truth. Share a challenging story. Share something that's happened to you that you think that others may be able to learn from. Okay, I'm back. That was my son FaceTiming me so I could talk to my grandbabies. He's not watching the live. So anyway, so back to what I was saying. If you have not received a personal invitation to write an article for The Other Woman magazine, this is it. This is it. It is our magazine. It's the only magazine featuring you. No celebrities, no fast, no fashion, no makeup. We are enough. So men and women subscribe and write to The Other Woman magazine. And it's just full of good articles I just can't say enough about it. Something that I've always wanted to do. I've loved to write since I can remember. Always wanted my own magazine because other magazines out there didn't speak to me. They were always about celebrity women. They were always about women who have these huge platforms. But you know what? The everyday working woman, whether you're a stay-at-home mom or working mom, we know our worth. And I want to give honor to us, the everyday woman. So again, if you want to write, Sideline, written by Maurice Harris, as told to Robert Congress. It's a collaboration. You can start anywhere. Maurice started with just journaling while he was in prison. This is an awesome book. He went from prison to being an entrepreneur, and he journaled. So Candy Publishing took all of his notes. Robert Congress gathered the notes, made it a marketable book. You can buy it on Amazon, wherever online books are sold, and they both have websites, robertlcongress.com and mauricesmileyharris.com. I hope I have that right. So anyway, I'm going to let you all go again. Dr. Dukes will be rescheduled. She had a family emergency, but I just wanted to take some time to talk about Candy Publishing. I'm always saying, pick up a book, don't die with a book in you. Pick up a book, don't die with a book in you. I'm sorry, that's how I was raised. I was raised about saving money and picking up a book. So that's what I'm giving you all. And just write. You have an invitation to write. Just write. And look for workshops coming from Mr. Robert Congress. So he went from a desire to want to write, to writing articles for the Other Woman magazine, to becoming an author, and now he's going to be sharing his journey, his writing journey, and helping other aspiring writers follow their dreams through workshops. And that is all. Thank you for tuning in. Please share this if you know anyone who's interested in being coached on self-publishing. I want to share the knowledge with you. We want to share our knowledge with you and help you start your journey to writing your book or books. All right? Okay. Thank you guys. And don't die with the book in you. Just write. Okay. Again, Dr. Dukes will be rescheduled, but thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you guys and good night.